they are not just reading. Neither one of them, Ya Allah. For every verse they are stopping. For every verse of Jannah, they are stopping, Ya Allah, make us amongst them. For every verse of hellfire, Ya Allah, protect us from being a part of that hellfire people. اقرأ القرآن وكأنه عليك أنزل. Read the book like it has been revealed to you, not to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And that is the way we need to read the Quran. It's for me. It's a reminder. One of the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I used to read it and I have never stopped by the meaning. One of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the Quran in the book, in the Quran is what? Ruh. أنزلنا إليك روحا. Allah did call the Quran, listen to that verse. Ruhan, and I believe in the chapter of Shura. Allah did call the Quran Ruh. What's Ruh for jasad, for the body? Is what? Life. Allahu Akbar. It is what He said exactly. First, it is the secret that no one knows but Allah. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ قُلْ إِنَّمَا الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي. They are going to ask you about Ruh, and the answer, no one knows about the Ruh except Allah. But for us, Ruh is, Adam was just a body, was just a statue of clay and has no value. فَإِذَا سَوَّيْتُهُ وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي. Once I have blown the soul in Adam, at the beginning he has no value. Iblis used to play with him, just like making fun of him. Once the soul has been blown, he has been in a value that Allah is commanding everyone. فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. Everyone should prostrate. And those great angels, they made it because of the value they have seen how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did create Adam. Quran is the soul. Can we leave today's session with that meaning? And wallahi al-azim, not you only, if the ummah will get back to the same, that Quran is the soul, everything will be solved. And once the soul is deserted or isolated, it does mean what? Death. You are not there. That is the reason Allah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is confirming the same meaning in the hadith. A parable of the one who is remembering Allah and the one who is not is like the one who is living and the one who is died. كَمَثَلِ الْحَيِّ وَالْمَيِّتِ. He is alive as body, but in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, dead. In the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, blind. إنها لا تعمى الأبصار ولكن تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور. The real blindness is not the blindness of the eye. The real blindness is the blindness of the heart. Abdullah ibn Maktoum was an eye blind, but he one of the great guys who can see the truth with the nur with the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not the eye. You can have the eye, and Allah is going to keep telling those who have eyes, أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Haven't you seen? Haven't you seen verses? Haven't you seen signs? You have eyes, but you are using them for nothing. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did repeat it in many locations in the Quran. For those who are not listening, صُمٌّ بُكْمٌ عُمْيٌ. Deaf, dumb, blind. Neither one of the senses is working. And Allah has given them all. And Allah is saying in the chapter of Al-Isra, إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادِ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. Every one of those senses, they are not being given to you as nothing. And you will be held accountable for each one of them. How you have used it. How you have utilized it. Thanking and praising the one who has created you and given you those blessings? Or what? Are you using the bounty in thanking and praising the one who has the source, the major favor, the fadl of those bounties? The problem are not the bounties that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. The problem are the human being itself. For those الَّذِينَ بَدَّلُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ كُفْرًا. TV is a great bounty. Internet is a great bounty. Car is a great bounty. Risk is a great bounty. Your job is a great bounty. Kids are great bounty. Wives are great bounties. But how we are using them. الَّذِينَ بَدَّلُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ كُفْرًا. The problem is going to be in those who flipped, switched the use of the ni'am, the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they have committed kufr, means denying the favor of the one who has given those bounties. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did make it right away. وَأَحَلُّوا قَوْمَهُمْ دَارَ الْبَوَارِ. Punishment will be coming. وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا قَرْيَةً كَانَتْ آمِنَةً مُطْمَئِنَّةً. Allah is setting forth a parable, a city. It used to be secure, safe, comfort. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is blessing them with everything. Rivers, plants, gardens, all favors you might think of. فَكَفَرَتْ بِأَنْعُمِ اللَّهِ. Allah didn't say they committed kufr with Allah. He said they committed kufr with the bounties of Allah. They have not used them the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded. They have used them in the opposite direction. They didn't say فَكَفَرَ بِاللَّهِ. Muslims are saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, but they are committing kufr with the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is the highest, largest, optimum bounty that Allah did give it to the ummah? Islam. اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي. That's the ni'am. فكفرت بأنعم الله. They have committed kufr with the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah did? فأصابها الله لباس الجوع والخوف بما كانوا يصنعون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did send them fear and hunger. Isn't it what the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has been complaining from? فأذاقها. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made them tasting. فأذاقها الله لباس الجوع والخوف بما كانوا يصنعون. Because of what they have been doing, committing kufr, not with Allah, with the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's agree on, inshaAllah subhanahu wa ta'ala, before starting the new syllabus, bi'idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Next session, the title of the syllabus will be ready. Either we're going to continue tafsir, inshaAllah, a new chapter, or we're going to start, I'm getting some feedback from the brother and sister, a series of ethics. We'll see how we can make it, inshaAllah. But we need to make sure, since that's the first session after Ramadan, whenever you are asking yourself, asking your wife, asking your family, what's after Ramadan? You have to answer, it's piety, it's taqwa, it's the fruit, and I have to act upon. Quran, the deal will continue. Siyam, the deal will continue. Spending money, donation, the deal will continue. Observing fasting with others as an attitude and behavior will continue. Being patient and feeling with others will continue. Siyam is a way of life to be acted in every single aspect. It's a camp that we have achieved manners out of, to be dealt with, to be implemented, till inshaAllah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah has given us on the way. Siyam will continue, Salah will continue, the deal with the night prayer will not stop. We need to tell Allah, Wallahi ya Allah, we have tasted the sweetness and we like it. Because the problem in deserting what you have tasted, if you don't like it. If we can say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have tasted the night prayer and we don't like it, let's make it and see what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will return it back. It's the situation of the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Again,